Update. My M36 wife, F43, thinks I couldn't be attracted to her, and therapist agreed? I was hoping a white patch would come, but things are definitely not updatey. I did get to watch 2 episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians in the meantime, and it totally was not what I thought it was. Okay, here's the deal. I was DMing some female fans while she was taking a shower. This is where we got tripped up. I found a catch in science, and they've been going on now for months. We never talked about them openly, yet he did DM one, a close friend from years ago with no awkward content. She confronted me while she saw the DMs on the room Wi-Fi when she blocked all DM deletes. I used to think that marriage was just supposed to be easy, but I was wrong, and it almost cost me everything. I received a chat request this morning asking for an update, so here is how I remember things, starting from where I left off. I immediately got into individual therapy, and we both joined couples therapy. I went individually for a few years, and we attended couples therapy for approximately 6 months. We both really liked our therapist, but we eventually ran out of things to discuss. The biggest takeaway from therapy was realizing what an absolute joke I had been. I was walking around with my brain literally turned off. I didn't take anything seriously, which made my wife think I couldn't be trusted. I thought everything would always work out, not even realizing she was the reason it did. Looking back, it's so embarrassing. All I had to do was start participating in her life. I'm incredibly grateful for the therapist who held me accountable and kindly told me to grow up. I wanted my wife to trust and lean on me, but I had shown no proof that I was actually capable. The issue with my wife's therapist resolved itself. I wanted to report her, but we were so fragile at the time that I thought it would look malicious. My wife started seeing her less and less and then just never went back. She once said she was running errands, but I saw she'd spent 2 hours at that office. I do think seeing how professional and competent our marriage therapist was, in contrast, helped that decision. I sold my old house because I was getting the feeling my wife thought it was my backup plan. I actually hated that house. I just didn't want to fail with my first home ownership. It was basically operating at a loss after taxes, repairs, and the rental company's share. My wife still works for the same company, but as a consultant. She had a minor health scare and needed a more flexible schedule. My brother started a company, and I eventually quit my job to join him in building the business. This has helped our relationship so much. Coworkers knowing our backstory didn't help with the gossiping and overall weird vibes. We never got a postnuptial agreement, but we did write wills, which have been amended over the years. As it stands, we are each other's primary beneficiaries, and after that, everything gets split between the stepkids and a niece of ours whom we are both close with. Money hasn't been much of an issue since therapy. We are both big savers. Trust repaired a lot of issues. My advice? Don't get married too quickly. Do discuss finances before getting married. Being married is harder than being single. The trade-off is having someone to commiserate with and to be truly known by. If your life got easier or stayed the same after marriage, check in with your partner.